and it's begun.
We're not going to ride for justice like some party liberal party.
Did that say premiere
Where at?
on my channel? I thought I made this just a regular public. I thought it's, I don't know.
It's live. It's live.
Gotta go make a change in here, I'm pretty sure. Nope, I guess I don't. Hey, Greg. Hey, Chris.
Hey,
Right on time. Barely. So, yeah, I was having some technical issues. We bought the 65-inch Philips CV 348 at Walmart today. Went to dinner. Got home about 8:15ish, I think it was. Time I got the old TV torn down and we got the new TV set up and in place. Footprint's a little larger than I'd like. It barely fits on the table I want, so, or we're using, so we're gonna have to get a good bigger table, I think. But I've also got an idea how to fix that using two end tables for just to support the TV because there's nothing in the middle, so you don't really need a table underneath it. But I'll cross that bridge tomorrow. Plug it all in, turn it all on, go through the setup. Works just fine. Cool. It did see the Fire Stick. Cool. My stuff works. Cool. Her stuff don't work. Not cool. So I just logged it out and logged it back in 15 times because it kept saying my information was wrong. So finally I thought, you know what? I'll try the QR code. Can't hurt nothing. Sure enough, I click on that QR code, came right up. Made me so mad. But now the problem is it plays a little bit and then it blinks out to a black screen. Then it plays a little bit, then it blinks out a black screen. So I don't know. Yeah, Jim, we're going to need a bigger boat, except I think I have a solution to the bigger boat thing, which I'll work with that tomorrow. Um, my Da Vinci thing I wanted to have running by today was a countdown or a count up, however you want to, whatever you want to call it, for an hour. And it was going to be on the screen, but I could not get it to work. I can count, it works, it counts in milliseconds. And it's like super, super fast. So I've got to figure out a conversion to get it to show either minutes or what I prefer is an hour. But that's a tomorrow project maybe. There's jalapeno on a stick, Jose, or Jose jalapeno on a stick, however that goes. I was thinking I was going to have to postpone this yet again tonight. I came in here right at 5 minutes to 9 because I thought I scheduled it for 9, which I'm glad I didn't now. But I had set it for 10. Came a point in time where I knew 10 was not going to work. So it got changed. Hey, Sean. But anyway, we got it. Monitor's sitting over here for right now. The old one, the 50-inch. I know it fits on this desk. I've had it in here before. But it would be super big. Super, super big. And I can only have 4 because that's all my graphics card allows me to have. So there's no sense really trying to set it up. Because I thought, oh, I'll put it over there on that other table. But then I realized I can't do that because I've only got one graphics card. It'll work out. It'll all work out. I haven't even caught up on sports scores yet. Couldn't tell you anything that happened other than the Colts tied. I only know that because we went to my son's house today. So how's everybody's Sunday been?
been good.
Good. We had rain here off and on all day. Try this again. We currently are sitting at 65 degrees and cloudy. Not going to warm up much tomorrow, which is fine with me. All right, what do I need to do? Just refresh this, maybe? No. Go back and try this again.
Alex, can we put a Ken in the waiting room? He's bragging about how cold it is where he lives.
I don't think Alex is here, is he?
I'm just messing with you, Ken.
I'm not. It's not too cold for me.
It's still over 100 here.
Oh,
Stop
wow.
bragging.
That's warm.
I wish it would fucking cool. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I wish it would cool down over here. Jesus.
So if at almost 8 o'clock at night, you're still 100 degrees. That is warm.
Yeah.
That is warm. Okay, so the movie is there. Oh man. 63 and dark. Yes. Old Cheech and Chong joke, isn't it? Or George Carlin, one or the other. I can't remember. One of the comedians. That was one of his jokes.
Looks like Greg got a haircut.
He
His
did.
hair looks different. Yeah. Looks
He
like
did.
got a haircut. So I'm going home the 21st through the 23rd. So hopefully when I'm on with you guys for about 30, 40 minutes, I can get my dad to pop in and you can see him, but I don't know.
That'd be nice.
I don't think he's afraid of people seeing him with the neck brace on because he goes to church, he goes out to eat and stuff like that. So I don't think he's like embarrassed to be wearing it because he goes out everywhere.
Hippy dippy weatherman. Yeah, sorry, Sean. So I'm gonna show you guys a picture today. Here in about 23 minutes or so. I'm transferring the movie off my phone. It says it's gonna take 22 minutes. I walked into Walmart today and I swear I saw Josh Kinder.
I bet
Did
you
you?
almost had a heart attack. You were like, what the heck is he doing here?
I don't know if I can do this or not. I'm gonna try.
Oh, you took a picture of him.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it'll work while this is oh, that's cool. Sorry, photos can't open this file because it's currently unsupported or the file is corrupted. Well, I know the file's not corrupted. I think it's because I'm doing
That looks like Alex.
No,
look
he's more
It
like
looks like I can see it bigger.
I showed him a picture. Josh, he goes, "Yeah, I do look like that guy." So I think it's because maybe I'm transferring. I'll try that in a little bit and see what happens. If not, I'll figure out a way to get it here. No, I mean, nothing's gone right yet tonight. Why should that go right? The other thing I got to do is get in there and change the ratio of the screen. It's got the black lines down the side, which I don't like those. And I'm sure that's just a setting somewhere. If I get her stuff working just fine, and then I've got to shift the TV about 1.5 feet because I didn't allot for the fact that it's 15-inch bigger, so I've got to allow 7.5 inches on one side and 7.5 inches on the other from where it originally sat, which means I got to move it what? I'm too tired to do the math.
3 to 6 month old potbelly pigs, $25. I think I'll get one for our backyard.
Will they let you have a potbelly pig there?
I don't know.
I'm thinking they won't. Well, that was a quick 19 minutes because now it says it's got 3 minutes to go. It's a 17-minute video of me being wore out by the grandkids. It was so funny too. We got ready to leave, and the one little granddaughter runs over to the door, and she puts her hands out across the door with her back up against the door. She goes, "You're not leaving." It's so funny. Into 2 Walmarts looking for this TV.
You mean you bought another TV?
Yeah, I bought a 65-inch today. Yeah, we've been thinking about it for a while. The price was right.
What are you still gonna put the old one in your bedroom, or are you thinking about hooking it up in your?
Again, I don't know. If I did some measuring around today, and the problem with my new screens that I got, I don't think I can adjust him to where I can put that in front of it. It'll fit here. I've had it on this desk. Um, I honestly don't know right now, Sean. The
Uh,
original plan was, yes, it was going to go on the wall in the other room, and we were going to move the Roku, portable Roku in there and watch stuff off of it. Well, that got kind of nixed today for some reason, and that's fine. Um, and like I said, I can't really hook it up and put it on my other desk because I've only got 4 slots on the graphics card. Kind of negates that point. I'll figure it out. I got a while to do it. I'm in no rush. But we couldn't churn this down. It's a 65-inch 4K, Ultra 4K if I remember right. I'll have to read on it later. Um, Roku, there were so many features to it that I thought, why would I pay $100 more just to get the brand name Vizio when I can get this TV right here, and it's basically the same thing. Plus, it's in Ultra 4K. Not that we're okay. I mean, not that that's a big point. The Fire Stick is 4K. When I bought the Fire Stick, I bought a 4K Fire Stick in anticipation we would be getting a 4K TV at some point in time. So if nothing else, I've accomplished that goal.
Did you buy a warranty with it?
No, I
Still,
never do.
I did for mine because I just figured I would, because I've heard of TVs having problems with the HDMI ports and all that. So I went ahead and did it.
No, I
Yeah,
never have.
I'm gonna show you something, little trick. See that HDMI cord or
Yes.
HDMI port?
Yes.
Well, go get one of those.
Oh, split the signal?
It's a switch, a splitter.
A splitter, yeah.
But there's no switch on it, it's a splitter, but it will hook two up.
So 2 monitors would then have the same thing being displayed then, right?
2 monitors would probably display the same thing.
Right. Is 4K 2 Kens and 2 Mrs. K's? Oh, we don't need 2 Mrs. Kens at all. We don't really need 1 Ken tonight. She made me so mad a while ago. I handed her the remote. I said, "You think you can do it? Have fun." And she handed it back to me. She goes, "I don't know how to do it." I wish she would have taken me up on my offer.
HDMI switch and a remote.
So how does that work, Chris? You switch
It
from
just this goes to the TV, which I'm not using it right now. This end goes to the TV, and
right.
these 3 are inputs.
Okay.
And here's the 1, 2, 3 button, whatever.
Yeah, that's how they do it. They use those switches at
And a remote.
Walmart.
Okay.
You know how they hook all those TVs up to just one connection at Walmart? When you walk into Walmart, sometimes in the front of Walmart, you see all those TVs on the shelves. Like when they do displays and stuff, like even in the back in the electronics section,
Mm-hmm.
they hook them all up by just a switch. And that's how they all play the same thing at the same time. And so they have multiple switches, but they plug the switches into switches into switches, and they power all the TVs. So yeah, that's how they do it.
Yeah. I don't know that I necessarily need to have the same monitor with the same feed on it, though. That'd be kind of silly. But I'll cross that bridge when the time comes.
So that reminds me, Sean. One time in a Walmart, they had these were security. These are audio cables, but they had something like this for security cables. And I got to thinking, wonder what happens if I unhook one of these. They were hooked up on something like this. These extensions. They were hooked together. like that. And I just pulled them loose. Hold on.
Max is wandering around your room
I
like.
pulled them, they were back behind the TV. I said, I want to see what happens if I pull those loose. I went, an alarm went off. And then somebody got in a comment and said, because we
Alarm
need
went
scissors
off.
and electronics.
That's
And I
funny.
ran.
Hey,
Hey,
Chris,
Jim.
Max looks like he's lost. Chris,
That was a long time ago because the Walmart has moved 2 times since then.
Oh wow. I actually had somebody that knew what they were doing and was decent help tonight at Walmart. I was kind of impressed. So what's new in Jim's life?
Nothing.
is
Just-
he drinking hard alcohol tonight or?
Just trying to kind of brace myself and pace myself for what's coming Tuesday.
Again, things are crazy with working and all that right now. It's crazy because you got people that don't want to work, and you got people like Alex that do want to work
I
and
know.
can't get a job.
I know it's. Well, this kid went out of his way. He says, "I don't work that department, sir, but I will go find someone that can help you." And off he went, and he came back a little bit later. He said, "I can't find nobody. I will help you out," and he did. I mean, I was impressed. I really was. He helped me.
That's
fix it on
what
the
they
car.
need to do.
Yeah.
They need
Well,
to
I
train on
did-
the work.
Yeah, I noticed his badge said team lead or team leader. I don't remember. It was one of the two. And I thought to myself, boy, if that young man can teach other people to follow in his steps, this will be a decent place to work or shop.
I don't know about work.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want
I don't want to sound lazy, but retail's crazy.
There, it takes care of my laundry. Folded my shirt. Oh, man, am I
Jim.
beat.
Did you see that splitter that I showed Ken?
The look says it all, Sean. There's an HDMI splitter.
I wondered if there's a way that you.
2 in, 1 out, I think, or maybe 1 in, 2 out. I don't remember. One of the two.
It's this one right here, Jim. Is there a way that he can get 2 different screens out of that, or is that gonna be just 1 screen per 2 ports? Cause he only has 4 ports on his graphics card and he's thinking about adding another monitor. Well, this would work,
So
but we didn't know.
Oh, look, now, we got to clarify that, Sean, because you just got me in hot water. We
What do
bought,
you mean?
Jim, we bought the 65-inch television tonight.
Yeah.
So I've got the 50-inch sitting behind me on the floor. Because
Yeah.
she's not 100% sure she wants to put it on the wall in the bedroom.
Oh,
Yeah.
It will fit on my desk where my 32-inch monitor's at after I make some adjustments to the 2 22-inch monitors. I don't necessarily want to have a 5th monitor because I don't need it, and especially if it's going to be displaying the same thing as the monitor in front of me is.
Okay.
So that's where Sean is thinking I'm wanting 5 monitors. I'm not really wanting 5 monitors, but I got to put this thing to use. I just don't want it to sit and collect dust.
I'd probably just put it in the bedroom.
Hey, Chris, are you married?
Nope.
Nope.
And that's
Right.
probably part of the reason why.
He's setting you up for failure, Ken.
I don't know. I there's no rush on this whatsoever.
Well, no, then I showed Ken this, but we thought that if he used this, that he would get 2 of the same displays out of it. Is that true, Jim?
I don't know, since I don't know exactly what the part is and how it's supposed to function.
Let me
The display is gonna
spotlight
be the
him.
same. It's gonna be the same as the other one.
Let me
because
spotlight Sean. Okay, Sean, show him your gizmo again.
It's just there's no buttons. It's just two HDMI's and one HDMI. So he could put this into his HDMI port on his graphics card and plug two HDMI's in there.
And it's gonna be the same as the other,
Yeah,
the other ones, one of the other
Yeah,
ones.
it's going to be a double display. It's not anything you can change.
Right.
Okay.
If anything, it might. If anything, it might confuse the graphics card.
Well,
Well, I don't know about the graphics card, but it's going to confuse me.
Well, that's not much of a challenge.
No, these days it's not.
Let me ask you a question. You have four,
As he shakes his head.
you have 4 monitors in the system. Do you not have enough goddamn real estate?
Oh, I'm
For
fine. I'm
monitors?
good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Sean's the one that wants to get too hooked up. If I do anything, I will take this 32-inch that's in front of me. It's gone. I'll take the 50-inch and put it in its place, and I'm done. Problem
Yeah.
solved. If I do that. Tony says, I'm so confused. Well, tonight's stream is being done in Doug Betts' honor. We're just going to have confusion abounding.
Yes, I'm sure.
I saw that his stream, I didn't get to catch it because I had to go to a birthday party, but I thought that it was about getting hard drives ready to recycle. That doesn't, oh, shoot, I don't want to
Yeah,
say.
basically. The problem with having a 50-inch monitor right in front of me is I literally would be looking up like this because of its size instead of looking straight ahead.
Guess
So-
who did not show up at Doug's stream?
Initials are a G and a W.
Yep.
Well, the world's still spinning, isn't it?
Yep.
I did see the other guy was there though, because I had it playing when I was out running around, and when I got back, I had a big black screen that said something about error, blah blah blah, but the chat was still there. I still haven't watched it. So how hard, I wonder, will it be to mount this on the wall in there? Should be
Hey,
pretty
you know what
easy.
hey, Ken, if you get this thing off Amazon, it's like a little magnet with a level or with a light or something. And that magnet is so strong that it will contact the nails or the screws that are in the wall, and you know right where to drill into the stud.
In the stud, right?
Yeah, they're cheap too. They're like less than $10, and they're like a stud finder that will actually attach to the screw or whatever that's in the 2x4 in your wall.
Yeah. You know
I
what I
seen a
found
stud-
interesting tonight about this new TV was the weight. Anyone want to take a wild guess on what the weight is?
Probably a lot lighter.
My guess is it doesn't exceed 25 pounds.
You're close. It's 9 pounds heavier.
Hmm.
Now that might be in the packaging too, though, with the cardboard boxes and everything else. It said 36 pounds.
Well, then I would allow for maybe about 4 pounds for the box.
So about
They make
30
stud
about 32
finder
pounds.
apps.
No,
They make
Tony, it
stud-
wasn't 100. It felt like 100 at times, but it wasn't.
Is it really a bad thing to lay your monitor or lay your TV on your side when you're transporting it? I heard that will mess it up. Is that a
It's
true
not
fiction?
advised, but as long as it's protected in the box, you're fine. Because that's how I transported ours home. Because it wasn't going in that car any other way, and I wasn't going to play Beverly Hillbillies. And well, if I lay it on the top, I might as well lay it in the side. So now it works just fine.
yeah.
Jesus.
I haven't heard
I
any
want to get.
complaints.
I want to get a third monitor, but they said I can only have 2.
There's that word "they" again. Well, you got 2 now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, tell them what
I took that one back to Costco. They returned it after a year and a half of having it,
That's amazing.
and they let me buy a new one. They refunded my account and they let me buy a new one. So now I got an LG and an Acer because the Acers were no longer there. So yeah, so I had to get an LG. And it's the one with the little stupid laptop charger things on them. The ones that Doug says he hates because they break all the time, I guess, for him.
I remember when I was at Warren Springs in Georgia. It's not it's a college, but it's kind of for people with disabilities and all. And they kind of restricted stuff. And I had a police scanner. I had even back then I had a police scanner, and I was taking it up there, listening to their security and all. And they found out. They said couldn't have it. So I took it home. Then I snuck it back in. I hid it. I had a y'all know what a foot locker is. I had a foot locker. I had it hid in there. And I had it locked. And they didn't have a key to it. They didn't have a key to the foot locker. I'm surprised. Only I had a key.
Wow. It's a good thing you don't work there anymore because you're just telling
No, I was
telling
staying
on
there.
yourself right now.
I was staying there. It was a dormitory,
Oh.
like a college, kind of like college, but it was more restricted.
Mm.
Jim, do you feel like doing a math problem?
I'm listening.
I'm trying to set a timer up in DaVinci Resolve
Yeah.
using the text feature where you can change it to where it will actually count using the expression of text in parentheses time, and then you take it from there. I got it to work, but it's in milliseconds, so you just hide everything except you want displayed. I really wanted to display in minutes only, but in order to do that, I have to calculate the math to figure out so that it says 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute instead of the seconds that it's doing. And
Okay.
I tried everything that I could think of. I talked to Jeff a little bit about it, and he pointed me in a direction of a video to watch tomorrow because we had plans to go out, so I didn't get a chance to watch it. But I thought I would ask.
Well, what's it defaulting to, I guess, is my question.
Whatever you like, if you put time divided by whatever your frames per second is, 24, then it's a number that's about this long. It's got 2 digits and then point and then 100, literally 100 digits.
Whew.
Yeah. Here, hang on. Go find the right daggone screen here. So you should be seeing the number 41.
Yeah.
Okay, and then hopefully I'll see how long it takes for. Oh, if I stop streaming suddenly? I look frozen over there. What's going on? Nope, there it is. All right. So let me get zoom out of the way. So this one is text in parentheses times 60. And then my timeline is 15 seconds. So when you play this, obviously it should say 5 seconds and not 20. And when it gets to 15, I can't remember what it says. I wanted to say 27 or something, 53. So the timeline is 15 seconds in length, but this formula gives me 53. And if I go in here and edit this and go to time divided by frames per second, which I believe this one's 24, and then get rid of the 60, then we get that nonsense.
Oh, hey Rick.
Hello.
And then when it gets
Okay.
up here to 15 seconds, it displays 37.
Okay.
So
Stupid question. What happens if you do times divided by 30?
I don't know. By 30, and I'm going to change this down to, I'll let it play first.
What gets me is the numbers jumping all over the screen.
They're jumping all over the screen. And I think that has to do with this right on right here. If I get rid of that, I think it should only do those two. But apparently not. Nothing's keyframe, so I'm not sure why it's jumping over the screen. I can see up here it's doing its functions. So then when it gets to 15 seconds, it's almost like it's doubling because 29
Okay.
here.
Okay, well, let's keep going. How about divide by 60?
It's pretty close. That's right. I'm watching the timer on the left. 15. Doggone it. That's the closest it's been. This one right here is at 15, and this one up here is at 14.
Okay. Then adjust it divided by 59.
59 even?
59. Let's see how close we come this time.
Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just counting seconds on the left. 59 it is. So that's seconds. Now, what if I wanted to display? That'd be a quarter of an hour, right? Or a quarter of a minute.
Yeah.
If I wanted to figure out how to set this to count down an hour, but
Oh,
not.
dear.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you've got me on this one. You would have to, if you wanted to count down a full minute, you would have to.
Well, full minute.
Well, the text itself would have to be the full minute. The whole thing would have to be the full minute.
Right. So here's an interesting thing about this. You cannot just go in here and change this clip duration.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean you can't?
Well, I haven't been able to, but since I said that, I probably will be able to now. So that's seconds.
First of all, you got to go to
the minute. I know. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna put a full minute in there and change. I'll be damned if it didn't work. Hadn't worked all doggone day. All right, so we're gonna say, oops.
Yeah, oops. Oops.
So there is good at 60 seconds, but I'm not sure where that 6 is coming from because there's nothing else in this timeline. All right, that's a good start. That's a better start. Go back to the beginning. 1 second, 2 seconds. Yep, that looks pretty good right there. But I can't get rid of the dot because the second digit will pop in at 10 seconds.
Right.
Now, what if we were to take this formula and take time divided by 50 times, what would we need to multiply that to get an hour? 360 or 3600? Because this is in seconds. There's 3600 seconds in an hour.
Okay.
So if my theory's correct, if I put times 3600 in here, when this gets to the end, it should say 1. Except it ain't going to say anything.
No.
So we'll get rid of that. So much for that idea.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Can't do multi. I bet you can. I bet you have to go in here and parenthesize here, parenthesize. Yeah.
Okay.
God, this is where someone that knows math would really come in handy.
Well, unfortunately, it's not me.
Yeah, but you got us this far, so that's better than what we've been doing. Hmm. What if we took that parentheses out, put another parentheses in, times 3600, close that parentheses, close that parentheses.
Oh, God only knows what you'll get.
Nothing. It should be nothing. And it is.
Yeah.
Because I don't know math expressions. I'm just thinking off the top of my head here. Which we all know that's scary. All right, you know what? I'm going to let it go at that. That's success. I'll deal with it later. Success has been made. Hey, stop while I'm ahead. Hey, Rick,
Hello.
you do any Da Vinci dabbling around today?
No, I took a break for the weekend.
Math. Yep. Wintermute. What's going on here? Math. Boy, that's about the nail on the head. I'm trying to set a timer up to count up to or down from an hour, and then I'm going to put it into the stream, or it's hour and a half or whatever. But at least now we got a 1-to-1, 1 second's 1 second. Oh wow, what if I made that an hour in length? What if I left it an hour in length and left it divided by 59? That's a thought. Close Da Vinci. Listen to the little voice inside your head. I know my timetable. Not times not is not. 1 times not is not.
Pretty much.
Yeah, give it another few years. They'll change that too. Oh, let me kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Go get some coffee and see how the new app is doing on the new TV, or the old app's doing on the new TV. The new app is doing just fine. Mrs. K is sound asleep, so there's no problems with that app whatsoever.
Doing his job, eh?
It is.
Yeah, I see that she has the same issue mine does. If I stay with you guys long enough, 1 o'clock, 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock, I know I can go into the computer room and the TV's on, and my wife would be like this.
I know.
And if I'm very quiet, I can walk into the room, I can walk out of the room, and she doesn't wake up.
Uh-oh, I think it just blinked.
Blink?
Nope. Yeah, it's been blinking on and off. It's like it's displaying the audio and video, and all of a sudden it goes to a black screen, and then it goes back, but it's fine. Somebody join. Jeff?
Late tonight. Sorry about that.
You're fine. Time and date
The,
timer.
yeah. Kill the audio from YouTube. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I got to go fix OBS because it's all messed up now.
Well, I keep telling you, you got to get to the new BS rather than the older BS. Oh,
All right, that looks a little bit better. Is everybody good left and right? Yeah, they look fine. So we've got it, and when I say we, I mean Jim has got it to where it counts 1 second at 1 second, all the way up to 60 seconds, and it is 1 for 1. 1 is 1, 60 is 60. And
did you find anything useful in that?
I haven't watched it yet because after we hung up, within 15 minutes we were out the door, and we were going to run around until about 8:15. So
Right.
I'm going to. I've got it queued up. Yeah, Wintermute put a link in the chat room for time and date. But I'm doing this in DaVinci, and I'm going to bore Greg again. Sorry, Greg.
He, he's giving you a muted cussing out.
I had such a bad migraine, I had to mute myself, turn my speakers down, and watch the final episode of Cobra Kai.
Oh, wow. I think I had a migraine last night. I had such a bad headache. That's why I left early, and I went to bed, and that was it. So anyway, yeah, hopefully Wintermute's watching and Jeff. So 0 at 0, 0 at 0. I'm going to hit spacebar. I don't know why the jumpiness is like that. I'm going to find out here in just a minute because I'm going to do something crazy.
All right. So we're counting seconds at this point, right?
At this point, we're counting seconds, right? And all he did was we played around with this number and we got it to time divided by 59, and it gives us the actual second. If you watch here and there, it's pretty doggone close. Now this number's, if I stop this number's super big. I mean, if I bring this all the way out, it's a number and a half. I mean, it goes on for days.
Well, I mean, most of that is nonsense. The precision isn't that good, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, nonsense is putting it mildly. So when this gets done, it is 60 seconds. 59.48, 60 seconds, close enough. So I'm going to go ahead and render this because I want to see what it looks like rendered. And we'll call this timer at 60. Oh, there's no R in seconds. Seconds. Go here. Go here. Add the render queue. Go put it over here. That way I won't get confused at all. Render out.
Well,
That's debatable.
That's very debatable.
Gosh, you guys are hurting my feelings. You think I'm going to be confused?
well, you got part of it from my contribution this morning, I think. That's as it was.
Oh, poor Ken. He hurts.
Wintermute, you might be on an idea there that Justify might have something to do with it, but it's alphabetical, and if I timed it right. Oh well, that's not good. That's got to go away.
Yeah, there's a glitch in there.
Well, Wintermute said that the justify control stop the jumping around. I'm going to look at that because that's a good point. I never thought about that. No sense watching it all. We know it's going to get to 60 and stop, and we also know that it's... So what he's saying is over here, I'm going to H anchor it to the left. No, I think it's still going to jump. I'm pretty sure. Well, I'll be damned. Jump, damn it. Jump! This is why I like having you guys help and watch, because you guys think of things I would never think of. It would have taken me days to go, well, maybe justify it to the, the horizontal to the left. I don't know. So that looks pretty non-jumpy to me. I'm going to go ahead and render this out.
We never claimed to be smarter than you.
Well, that's true too. So number 2, render. Question for Ken. Where did the name Roku come from? Republic of Korean University? I don't know.
Yeah.
Have no clue. Let me think about it a minute. Roku. I still don't know. And I'm probably going to feel real stupid when you tell me it's probably something real stupid. I know it's not Republic of Korea something. Although
Unveiled.
ROK does stand for Republic of Korea.
Yep, it does.
Got that drilled into me. Why did that put that second? No jumping. Wow, amazing. Now I've just got to figure out to get it to go to an hour. But you guys knew there was something, you knew there would be more to this than just a simple counter, right? I want it to not, oh, of course. I don't want it to display it counting up all the time. I would like it to be maybe displayed at 15 minutes, a half hour, 45 minutes, and an hour. And I already have a theory, I know that's scary, on how to do that. If at 0 to 15, nothing is displayed, and I keyframe it at 15 to display it one time, the next frame over, go back to 0. At 30, keyframe it to show it one time, go one frame, display 0, go to 45, keyframe it again to show it one frame, and back to. I think that will work. I think. I'm not 100% sure. It's just a thought. So, thank you, gentlemen, for your help. I
Where?
appreciate that.
Gentlemen, where?
Where, yeah.
Don't worry, we'll send you a bill.
You know, to mail that to Roku. What does Roku name mean? 6. Roku means 6 in the Japanese language. Okay, that's what Google says. Roku Incorporated is an American public traded company based in San Jose, California that manufactures a variety of digital media players for streaming video. Okay, that's good to know. Was that what you were asking or not? I still like Republic of Korea something.
University.
Yeah. I guess. Excuse me. Oh, wow. Excuse me again. I got a star. I Googled it. I didn't know it. I would have, if you'd have given me a choice of 15 times, I would have missed it 16 times.
Jail.
Robert says, homies. Oh, I can't get that picture to display. I kid you not. This guy looked exactly like Josh. And you know what his initials were? JD. So when I walked up to him, I said, hey, Josh. And he literally turned around and looked at me. I thought, this kid's name cannot be Josh. It just can't be. And I showed him a picture. It was at Walmart.
What was his name?
I didn't ask. Yeah, Jeff, that's about the truth there. It was at Walmart. I don't know what his name was. I never did ask him. I did get a picture with him, though. Why it won't display, I don't know. We looked at some Halloween decorations tonight.
Yeah, already Halloween stuff.
They've had them out for weeks.
$85 display that's going to be shown for once a month for about 2 days. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Halloween stuff's been in Walmart here since the last week of August.
So if you look at the stream, I'm displaying it.
Okay, well,
There's
RM. Somebody got a link in there. RM.
Yeah, I sent him from Walmart itself. I mean, it's not a spot on exact duplicate of him, but man, it's so from a profile. I'm not kidding you. I thought for sure, and you can see his initials are JD. Anyway, back over here. Jeff, you feeling any better yet?
Not much. I mean, I don't have much pain, but
Have you taken care of business? That's the question.
no.
Okay.
Still waiting on that to happen.
Well,
Took
hopefully
some
soon.
more
You're
stuff
still
to try
eating,
to
though.
stimulate it.
You're still eating normally or somewhat normally?
Yeah, still eating normally.
Okay.
I realized I probably did something to screw it up. I was drinking coffee today, and that's caffeine will dehydrate you, which isn't good for what I'm trying
No.
to do. So
Robert owns
Ooh.
12 warehouses nationwide. Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. It was somewhat of a productive day. I get everything adjusted in there. She'll be happy. Oh, you know what I forgot to check out? I'll do that tomorrow. We bought tiki torches for the front of the house today now that winter's coming on. They were $1 at Walmart, so she's always wanted to get some of those. Here comes our dispatcher. Are you at the fair?
No, it's closed. It's done. Finished for.
So that's the image hosting site.
yeah,
What the? How did it mute me and turn that off at the same time? I give up. There's Mike saying hi to everybody. Hi, Mike. Yeah, it's not a
I get up early tomorrow.
I see that. He just says he's got to get up early. Wonder what's going on tomorrow.
I'm gonna text him on Facebook. Come be like, come on, just show your face for like 5 minutes and then leave. I have people calling me now with their kids going on Craigslist and going into the kids section and seeing those naked ladies asking for fun, the scams, and they're calling me, asking and emailing me, how do you get rid of that thing? My kids are seeing naked women in the kids section of Craigslist. I'm like,
But
don't let them go on Craigslist.
Good point.
Don't let them go there and they won't see it. Well, they like to buy things off Craigslist. No.
Craigslist has had a problem in various locations for a long time with stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they used to have dating back in the day, but they got rid of that.
I can't tell if she's yelling at me or yelling at the TV.
Paid dating, you mean?
We'll see.
We better go find out.
My girlfriend did tell me that she used to put herself on there. Used to sell herself on the dating part of Craigslist.
Hey, Sean, have you ever heard of anything, such of a thing as called TMI? Sean's thinking. And yes, she's still asleep, so it must have been the TV yelling. Now the TV's yelling at me. Wonderful.
You trained
She
it well.
probably set that up for her too. So when she's not yelling, the TV will yell.
I did set it up because she doesn't know how to do it. Took me
Oh,
forever.
then you set it up to yell at you
No.
when she's sleeping.
No.
Well, hell.
That's how I feel.
Hadn't looked at Craigslist in a long time. There's several places.
Man, I can't tell you the last time I was on Craigslist.
Well, they've got
Looking. I was never on Craigslist.
services and jobs.
Wanted to clarify that. Kind of hard to believe it's still around.
I have a friend here who, I think he still has one condo he rents out. He used to have more than one. And he would get used washers and dryers and stuff like that on there whenever one crapped out at his condo he was renting. Seemed to do okay.
So Ken,
Yeah, Chris.
that site you posted that guy picture on, does is that open for anybody to see those pictures? I mean, is it can you like search Google and find it,
That picture. That
or any picture? Can you just search Google and it might show up?
Oh, I have no idea. You talking about the link that Robert put in there that showed the picture of me and Josh look alike?
Oh yeah, Robert uploaded it. I guess that was Robert. Okay, that was his. I thought you uploaded it, but I thought you sent that link.
Nope, that's a Robert deal. You might ask him. I don't know.
Hey, Chris,
Yeah,
it's in the chat. That's the website.
I know.
It says upload, share, create account, start uploading, upload and share your images. Oh, and then there's a plan for it too. You gotta pay for it. What?
Oh,
Let's see that. Sorry, scratch that image, that link. I didn't know you have to pay for it. It says
Well, there's a free version too.
$3.99. Oh, wow.
There's a free version too, Sean.
Oh, there is.
I'll return in a minute.
Yeah, mine's free. I don't pay nothing for it.
Okay, clock started.
Let me start Da Vinci. I know I made that timer for a reason.
So
Hey,
Robert,
Robert.
did you hear my question, Robert?
No, I missed it.
If somebody searches an image on Google and it's on that site, will it show up?
Oh, I'm not for sure. The only thing I know you can do with it is you can share any image you want to with it. Like I just went to Messenger, clicked on it, save photo, clicked on it, upload that picture and shared it.
Okay.
Oh, it just blinked out less than a second, but it did go, the screen did blink. It's probably training the memory. I'm going to go with that. I heard that from a technician of 35 plus years.
Oh, I can guess that. That was Carrie Olson.
Josh and Alec deliver mail on the side. Watch a mailbox near you. No, Josh swings one of the mailboxes.
Yeah, I would still like to know the full story behind that, but I don't think we're ever going to know that either.
That's why my mailbox is missing.
Yeah, she said, well, we could put a tiki torch down by the mailbox. I said, no, we can't. It'll be gone the next day. And she almost talked me into one, those things that are about that big around, they display images up on your house.
Yeah,
Yeah, she almost talked me into one of those, and I'm like, the only place we can put it is on our driveway for the garage door when the garage is down, and since you can't secure it to the ground, it's going to walk away overnight. Not to mention that the driveway is such an angle, it's going to be shining upward, and I'm not building a damn table to put that thing on so that it's level.
You can adjust it. They're
really?
adjustable.
Yeah.
Up,
There's
down,
people
left, right.
in my dad's neighborhood that have that on their garage door.
Yeah.
Shining things, flip-flopping and whatever. Yeah, it's all right.
Greg, is that a girl or a guy? Is that a fat guy or a fat girl on your picture at Walmart? I'm trying to decide if it's your girlfriend or not.
That's a very hungry person shopping.
Very hungry.
Jim's like, oh shit, I gotta find out what we're talking about.
Sean, you just funny.
Daddy, are you there?
I'm still here.
No, I'm talking to Blackwatch. Daddy.
John's the only one I know can be on both sides of a teeter-totter at the same time.
Alex was there.
LD shows up. Kind of a rough day. Spent the day working on the car. Got interrupted by some rain. Believe we're not here in the desert. It rains. Oh yeah, I'm sure it does. Wasn't crazy hot, just humid. Yeah, we had rain off and on. I don't think it cracked 71 or 72 degrees. Alex is no longer watching the stream. He just popped in to let us know he's getting up early tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he'll come in, trust me.
I don't think he will. I think he's. He said he's got to be up and on the road by 8:45. So I don't.
Yeah, he's not on Facebook. I'm not gonna bother him.
Yeah.
If I saw a little green thing, I'd message him and tell him to go on. But he's not even on there, so.
Does he have a job interview or what's?
He didn't say.
95% humidity outside right now in Maryland.
Gee, where's it humid then?
That's why I didn't do much today.
Did you do another sleeping video? I'm
No,
still trying to find your channel.
had to run to Walmart.
Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out. Greg should be that guy Walter off Jeff Dunham. He should just get paid to sit there saying that to everybody. Get your shit and get out.
Yeah, LD said he's never seen videos where they take pictures of the people who shop at Walmart. Yeah,
Sean,
we can provide a couple links for that.
Sean, just go to the a remote area of the store where no employees are and pick that intercom up and just say what you want to say.
You know, I've been
I'm not like you.
There's people
like
that
you, you'll get away with
there
it,
is
but
people, there's videos of people doing that on YouTube.
Oh, I've been tempted to do that several times. You're walking around, the phone's ringing. I just want to walk up there and hit the button and go, "Yes, how can I help you?" Not have any clue what they want. I've wanted to do that so bad. But sure, I'll transfer you. Hold on. Hit the transfer button, hang it up, go to the next phone, do the same thing.
I want to pick it up and say, open up more goddamn cash registers.
Yeah, we got lucky today. We got behind a lady that I thought would go relatively quickly, but her and the cashier had to sit there and discuss their life's history with one another. And I'm like giving them kind of some glaring looks, not getting anywhere. And this lady had $734 and some change worth of Halloween stuff.
Good grief.
That's what I said.
God.
Unbelievable.
I wouldn't even have wasted $70 and change.
I'm going to round it up to $1. I spent $3 today on Halloween gifts. We bought our grandchildren little sippy cups that look like pumpkins. And you would have thought that was the greatest thing ever made, because when they seen them, they took them and they went and filled them up with water and they drank out of them the rest of the night. Just little, they were 98 cents a piece. Just a little thing like that. I'm not sure where this joke is going, but it says, "Did I enjoy kissing my sister today?"
What?
Didn't see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What? I didn't talk to and or see my sister today. Have I missed something?
There's
Oh,
a serious
I
misspell
told
there.
you. I know what he's talking about. He said Colts Texans. I told you they'd lose. I know they tied. They should have lost, but they. That was a horrible game. I stopped watching it when it was 20-3. The score got to 20-3, and I said, "They're done. They're beat. I'm finished." and I stopped watching. And I get to my son's house, and he was like, "They tied." And I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "The Colts tied." I'm like, "No, they didn't. They got beat." And he goes, "No, 20-20, they tied." So I knew Wintermute. I knew they were in for trouble when they got down in the second quarter, and it was 3-0, the Colts, and they got down to about the 6-yard line, and they got pushed back to the 20, and at 4th and goal from the 20, instead of kicking a field goal, the idiot Colts decide they're going to go for the touchdown. And what happened? They lost another 3 yards. So they deserve to lose. I mean, I'm no football coach, but I'm smart enough to know if you get a chance to kick a field goal, kick the field goal. You never take points off the board. At least that's what they say. I see Tampa Bay won tonight.
Didn't watch any football.
I've watched, like I said, up until 20, when the score was 20-3. That was it. I was done. Then I tried to find NASCAR, couldn't find it. That frustrated me, but I was good. I was happy to see Bubba Wallace win. That's a step in the right direction for that young man and his team as well. We just kind of had an easy day today. She watched her TV most of the day. I sat in here and messed around on the computer a little bit.
Da Vinci.
Yeah, a little bit Da Vinci.
She hadn't had many days off, has she?
This is her first day off in 13 days.
Did they try to call her?
I don't know. She left her phone at home when we went shopping, so I have no idea.
She did that on purpose.
I'm sure she did.
Yeah, well, no wonder.
Yeah, she's going to work 5 this week, and then our reunion is next week on Saturday. I'm going to try to be back by at least 11. No guarantees. I should be back by 11 though. I don't think it's going to go on that awful long myself.
Are you kidding? All you people there need a washroom break by then for sure.
There's the
Depends
aisles.
on age. When we went to my wife's 20th reunion, they had started on a Friday night and quit on a Sunday afternoon with very little break in between. At the 50th reunion, we all were getting up and going back to home or the hotel by 9:30.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, that's the guy from another country, huh? Talking in language.
Yeah, he says good morning. He says good morning and good evening.
Good evening, right?
Yep. Guten Morgen's good morning. Guten Abend is good evening.
Well, there you go. Kim's gonna learn a different language streaming on YouTube.
Yeah. No. Struggle with the doggone English language. You think I'm gonna learn another language? He was here a couple weeks ago. It's good to see him again. We Google translated back and forth and kept a pretty good conversation going on, actually.
I'm gonna say, depending on where you were stationed, you learned 2 or 3 other languages, or at least a little bit at one time.
Korean and German, yeah. I already knew a little bit of German from my parents, but I knew absolutely no Korean.
Right.
Learning, Filipino languages, or
Who? Lorna?
no, you.
I speak German, a little German and a little Korean still, yeah. I
No,
can
but
still
I mean,
read. I can still
did you
read
learn any
Korean.
did you did you learn any languages that your wife knows, Tagalog or whatever that is?
No.
Okay.
No, I feel bad about that too. I absolutely know very little Tagalog or Tagalog. It's Tagalog.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to pronounce it, obviously.
Yeah. And her specific language is Visayan, which is different than Tagalog.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. Exactly about what I said.
Is it, I guess, a dialect, or is it really a separate language? And I'm not sure what the difference is there either.
I think it's dialect, but they say it's a separate language. But
okay,
to me, it's all the same. It's just different dialect.
Hey, it's not a big deal, Ken, but you're cutting off Rick and you're cutting off Greg on YouTube. You can't see their names. You're cutting their names off.
Yeah, why don't you move Sean over to where Greg is and pop Greg back in?
Good idea. Good idea.
Cause I can grab stuff and move around.
Better
Right.
watch it. Better watch it, Jeff. I hear
So
that.
that should solve that problem.
It did.
Yep.
And now
I'm
let's-
kind of wondering what Jim's doing. He's just all over the place right there.
he's working on
You
something.
working on a computer, Jim?
Yeah, he's
he's
probably
working on
doing
his
something.
car.
He's probably doing something useful, unlike the rest of us.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. No, I'm looking inside this thing and just trying to figure out how I'm gonna tidy it up. That's all. No big deal.
He's rebuilding a 386 computer.
No. Those days are long, long gone.
Yeah, I know exactly what balut is.
Yeah. I think the most expensive motherboard I ever had in the computer was a 386 motherboard made by Hauppauge. And they still make video computer stuff of some sort, cards or whatever. And
My dad,
got it
my
at
dad's-
work and it was $3,000 for that board, or almost,
Oof.
way back in the day.
my dad's still trying to sell all his Sun stuff. And I'm like, I don't even know if Sun computers are still being used today, but he's trying to sell
Oracle
it all.
bought Sun. I don't.
He has like thousands of dollars worth of Sun computers, and he's trying to. He asked me, "Hey, can you put them on eBay or Craigslist or something? See if you can sell them for me." I was like, I'd probably put them on eBay. You probably get what you asked for, but if I put them on Craigslist, people are gonna just want it for free. So no. I told him I'd probably post an ad on eBay, but
6, 8, 10. Now it looks like the top is cut off on OBS.
I know OBS looks fine to me.
Now it looks okay. I guess it's just the way I was looking at it. I got to get with Doug and figure. Well, he uses XSplit though. I don't know if I can do presets or not in here. I don't know if this thing updated today on me or not. I've been telling it no because I still haven't seen anything at all friendly about OBS's update. Nope, still 27.24, so that's good.
yep, that's the one that I installed too. So I went and did what you said to do, Ken, and I downloaded 27 something. I did download 28. And I'll be right back.
What's supposed to be the deal with 28 again?
Everybody that does any streaming says not to update it because it's not working right, but they haven't really specifically said what's not working right.
Plugins.
Well,
Or something.
I just pulled up OBS and supposedly 28.0.1 is a hot fix. And according to what I'm seeing here, fix the bug causing MP4 MOV files to sometimes save in a corrupted state. Oof, that's a major problem. Fix the bug causing deck link device sources to sometimes not capture. Fix the Windows auto updater to only update on Windows 10 and above. Reverted a change causing video capture device settings to be reset when used. Says note, this reverts the automatic saving of video capture device configuration settings. This will be reintroduced in a future version. So apparently they screwed that up.
Mm-hmm.
And the last item, added resize output parentheses source size back to the source context menu. Whatever that's all about. So there's apparently some hotfix out as we speak. Whether that means anything, who knows?
Yeah, Josh is
It's
blaming his
8:20.
lack of audio on that, and I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with the update of OBS.
Oh, I'll guarantee it has nothing to do with it.
They say 28 is just the beta version and not the stream with it.
Yep.
Wow.
Anybody see my new fish there in the background?
Nope, not really.
I don't know if I can zoom that in or not.
The military still uses Windows XP.
You can buy new machines with Windows XP on them yet. Not that I would, but they're still available.
It's
that's
still
about as big
old
as it
hardware though.
I got a question. Why does, so Kerry decides on what he's gonna spend his money on. He has an old XP that he keeps talking about every once in a while that has his QuickBooks on it. And he would rather keep that and not have it hooked up to the internet, just turn it on when he needs it. And then he buys thousands and thousands of dollars worth of camera equipment that he really, I feel that he really doesn't need. If he could upgrade his QuickBooks to a decent computer, I don't get it.
Some people don't like the later versions of QuickBooks.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know much about that. You talked to Doug about that. He had some clients. I think a lot of them have gone to QuickBooks Online or something or whatever it's called. Don't seem to be as happy as when it was a standalone system, but that's something I know little about.
It could be that he don't trust it online.
The new fish. I can't have him out of water very long because he'll start flopping around.
That's not a real fish.
Yeah, it is. The guy that when I bought this at the fish store, he said, make sure you get him home and get him in water right away. You think he lied to me, Chris?
No.
I don't get what what that guy's name is.
Just call him LD. He knows we're talking about him.
I have never seen a cash register on XT since '73. They've been online to collectors on a mainframe. I don't know what he's talking about.
It's 73.
73, yeah.
They didn't have Windows XP in 1973.
That's what I'm saying. They were online. We had them online to collectors on a mainframe. Well, not exactly to a mainframe, running to magnetic tape. National Cash Register converted them all. No, I've never heard XT on anything.
I think there is some things that I've seen that still on XP.
Wonder where Darren's at. He should have been here by now.
Yeah, I've had XP on the SSD before.
Before Darren left this morning, I heard the outside doorknob fall off again on his washroom. So he might be in there for a while now.
That's weird. For some reason, when I opened up Zoom today, it said me to Photo Mix Media and not to everyone. I tried to send a link to Chris and it sent it just to Photo Mix Media. What the heck? Why
You
are
need
you
to
just,
change it.
That link you just
yeah,
put
I know,
in the
but
Zoom
normally it
chat.
just goes to everyone. But why did it all of a sudden open up just to Photo Mix Media?
If you mean Messenger, I wouldn't. I haven't been on Messenger today.
No. I meant on Zoom chat. Normally it says everyone when I open it up to send a link to you guys.
Yeah, it
But
does.
today, for some reason, I just looked at it and it's me to Photo Mix Me. Oh, it's me to Jose Jalapeno on a stick.
Jalapeno.
And not to everyone.
Was it in Spanish?
See.
So I went ahead and swapped this Android to this Android today. I said I ain't gonna worry. I said I got the text messages on the old phone, so I'm not gonna worry about transferring them. If I need to read something, it'll be on that old phone.
I needed to look into getting a new phone. I just know it's gonna cost me an arm and a leg and a couple extra toes. I'd like to get the Android 14, but no, thank you.
Well, this one was slow, and I removed a lot of junk.
Well, just so you know, just since we're on YouTube still, but I can apply, okay? I don't think Josh is on YouTube, but if he is, he's gonna hate me and he's gonna block me on all social media. I can actually get the iPhone 14 for free, and don't have to pay anything from T-Mobile. And I get it because I'm a brand new customer. That's probably why, but I can get the iPhone 14. I just looked it up free. I don't have to pay anything out front for it,
Really?
but I do have to make payments on it. But I can
Well,
get
wait,
it.
stop. There's a difference between free and making payments.
How can it be free if you're making
If you,
payments?
right, if you're making payments,
No,
it ain't
it's
free.
free up front. It's free up front.
Oh,
It's
But it's
free
not
to get it. Like they'll send it to me right away,
right,
and then I have to make payments. Like
right, but
Josh,
you're
they
not getting the
They
phone.
didn't approve
Right.
Josh.
Okay, you're not getting it for free.
No, I'm not getting
Okay.
it. Free, but I get it up front with no cost out of my
Thought
pocket.
we were gonna have
That
to start
sounds
calling
like
you
the same
Josh
thing.
Jr. for a second.
That sounds like the same thing with Josh, and he thinks
I'll
it's
put my
free.
fish bowl away.
Probably.
Ain't that right, Ken?
Yeah, I'm thinking that you probably just hit the nail right on the head because that's probably exactly what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, give some shout outs to some people here while that's running.
Good night, YouTube.
And saw Chris Garrett was there short, correcting my spelling of Saturday to Sunday or whatever. Tony Wall,
I was there the whole
PH Ringer,
time.
Jim was there. Let's see who else. I saw Wintermute earlier.
Wintermute.
Ringer. Blackwatch, Mike Paradin, Alex briefly. LD was there. Long list tonight. The iOS beta tester, who speaks English, by the way. He's just messing with us. I think that's everybody. Good night, guys. Remember, tomorrow I'll be live with Daily Da Vinci right after Doug.
Oh, God.
I know. What? It's a new week. Wait till tomorrow. Good night.
I'm looking
They
at
are new
600, 800, 780. Holy cow.
They are new computers.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
It's a niche market. They sell to folks that still need XP to attach to old equipment or something they don't recommend sticking it online.
Oh, they even have network servers, 3U racket mount chassis with XP on them. Holy cow.
See, but you see that they're only selling these with second or third generation CPUs in them.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, have DDR2 and DDR3.
So we are back live, by the way, before anybody lets anything slip. I'm trying to see if Greg had made a comment in the chat room or not.
Yes, I did. Made 3 or 4.
Yes, you did. How did I miss you? Man, I just skipped right over you. Anyway, we're live again for a few brief seconds because I'm going to go ahead and do the outro again. I did the intro, so I might as well do the outro. And the outro started. Wow, it almost looks like they were dancing in slow motion there for a minute. But anyway, this is a special edition of the outro. This edition of the outro is being brought to you by my one and only sponsor, Greg Guy. I'd like to thank Greg from the bottom of my heart.
Did you notice in the chat that Greg Guy is now gray again after that Walmart crack a while ago?
Still says Greg Guy in my chat. In all seriousness, I somehow missed Greg when I gave the shouts out a while ago, and I'm not sure why that happened, but this is a shout out to, this is the only shout out, by the way. Now I'll have to start the stream 100 more times because 99 other people go, oh, you didn't call my name out, Ken. So thanks, guys, and Greg.
There is a Dell Optiplex 980
Chris goes on about computers.
with Windows XP.
Night, everybody.